In a small village, there lived a girl named Amina. Quiet, kind, but always alone. People didn't see her heart. They only saw her appearance. And they judged her for it. Look at her. Why does she look like that? She's the ugliest girl in this village. The words followed her everywhere. At the market, at school, even on the road. Children laughed. Adults whispered. Amina pretended not to hear. But every word cut deep. She avoided mirrors, avoided people, avoided attention, because she believed what they said, that she wasn't beautiful, that she didn't belong. One day, at a village gathering, the laughter was louder than ever. A group of girls pointed at her, mocking her openly. Who would ever marry her? They laughed, and Amina stood there, silent, holding back tears, because she had heard it too many times, and slowly, she started believing it. But what they didn't know was that Amina's story was about to change forever. That night, Amina sat outside her small home, looking up at the stars. Tears rolled down her face, not just from pain, but from something deeper, exhaustion, from trying to fit into a world that refused to accept her. But something inside her shifted. A quiet voice whispered, "This is not your ending." The next day, Amina made a decision. If the village couldn't see her worth, she would find it herself. She started focusing on something else, her skills, her dreams, her future. While others spent time gossiping, Amina worked. She learned. She improved herself. Days turned into months, months into years, and slowly, Amina changed. Not just on the outside, but on the inside. She became confident, strong, independent, and for the first time, she stopped seeking validation from people who never valued her, because she realized something powerful. Her worth was never in their opinions. Years later, the village was the same. Same people, same mindset. But one day, everything changed. A car drove into the village. A beautiful, confident woman stepped out. Elegant, graceful, unrecognizable. People gathered, whispering, "Who is she? She looks important. She's so beautiful." The woman walked calmly through the village. Head high, confidence in every step, until she stopped, right in the center, and looked around, at the same people who once laughed at her. And that's when they realized it was Amina, the same girl they once mocked, the same girl they called ugly. But now, she looked different, not just because of her appearance, but because of her presence, her confidence, her power, and suddenly, the laughter disappeared, replaced by shock and silence. The crowd stood still, watching her, unsure of what to say. The same people who once laughed now stared in disbelief. One of the girls who used to mock her stepped forward. "You look amazing," she said quietly. Amina looked at her, calm, unbothered. Then she smiled slightly, not out of pride, but out of understanding. "I was always the same person," she said softly. "You just couldn't see it." Silence filled the air, because her words hit deeper than any insult ever could. She didn't come back for revenge. She didn't come back for approval. She came back as proof. Proof that what people say about you doesn't define you. And as she walked away, confident, unstoppable, the village realized something too late. The girl they called ugly was never the problem. Their mindset was, because true beauty was never about appearance. It was about strength, confidence, and self-worth. And Amina? She had it all along.